This is Daisy Curbeon, and I showed you the Daisy's pineapple earlier, and now we're going to get into some other kind of hair designs and other kinds of pieces that I know you're going to love. Here we have lovely Sandy Jang here today, and she has her hair already done, and she had it highlighted, but she doesn't really have the length that she wants. You know, girls like that hair. So we're going to give her some length. And I'm going to be just as surprised as you because I'm going to work this little piece today. So we're going to give her some length, and we have something that blends in, and we got like a nice little wave that blends in with her hair because when she washes her hair, it's natural, so she gets like a nice little curl going on there. So I got some hair and created her a piece that all of you ladies might want. And when she washes her hair, it'll wave up into her texture. So I didn't want to get her super straight hair. I wanted to get her something where she could versatile when her hair is wet. The hair will be wavy like her hair. When her hair is straight, she can blow it straight. So stay tuned for the back piece from Daisy Curbeon. Okay, so here we are. We're going to give her some length. We're going to blend it in. Here we go. Okay, so let's get this in here some more. So we want to have a nice blend. And we're going to just wet the ends, blow it out, flat iron it, blend it in, and make it all work. So. Let's get over here so I can be really happy about this. Okay, so we're going to switch over like we had to switch over Lisa's, because we got to do some switching to make things work for this piece. Now, as I'm looking at this, I think I should have made it a little thicker in the back. I should have made the hair a little thicker in the back. But we're going to blend it in now, and now we know I should have made it thicker in the back. But it's perfect in the front. It's perfect here. And this is all perfect. So we're going to do a little tiny trimming. That's why it's good to demonstrate, have a demonstration, and so on and so on. As I was saying, we need to make the back a little thicker, and I kind of take that back. Not as bad as I thought. It's not as bad as I thought, but I still feel like a little fullness would have helped. So right now, I'm going to give her a nice little blend right in the front with her hair to blend right in. Give her a nice little line. Just to drop it in there, but I'm going to keep the length. Just so we give her some little sexy stuff in the front. And as you notice, I'm going into the hair. I'm not actually cutting, because we don't need much of the ends done, cut off. And all this blend will get, once we flat iron her hair into the back, we'll get all that we need. And the thing I like about this is that it's very thin and natural, which everyone complains about weaves. They look too thick, they look too wiggy, it's too thick. We don't have any of that here going on. We have very natural, and I always go natural and thinner before making it too thick, because you can scare someone if you make it too thick. It's kind of like they don't feel like themselves when it's just too much and it's overwhelming. And I always like to keep the person looking like themselves, because if I don't feel that they look like themselves, then they're not happy and I'm not happy. So I'm gonna go not that much on this side. We're gonna blend it down in. Always take the hair and blend it in. That's the key. We have to blend it in. So now I'm doing a blend with the tips of her hair, and I'm putting a heat protector right on the end, so it'll look like the highlights are just blending in, just right on the end. And this protects the hair, but it knocks it out and make it, see how it's blending in? And we don't see like the difference in the color. Just right on the tips, so the color falls right in. Now I'm really getting happy, because the color is blending in. There's nothing like you see somebody with some hair in their head and it looks like, what the heck happened? It's not blending. It's not blending well. That's when you know something's up. It's not the person's hair. Let's see what we got.
I love it. I love the way the color blends, and I have some length now, so it's great. Good.
So I want to let her settle with it a minute. I want to put more in the back and maybe just around everywhere, because then I can chop, chop, chop. If you chop, chop, chop when it's this thin, you lose everything, unless you just want to have a short cut. You could do that. But when it's really thin like this, if you chop, 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 you're going to lose everything. Now see how the hair is just, it's reacting better now. It's like behaving, it's blending, but I need more hair in here to get what I want. I need more hair. And sexy hair, do you say? Sexy hair?
Sexy hair.
And we get that fullness up in here, and we got more in here, and then we can do chop, 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 chop. We can chop around here, like in here, but if we chop this, we're chopping off everything. So I want you to go take a look, take a feel, and we'll be back.